Hey everyone, and welcome. So excited to have you join us for this video. If you sell on Amazon, you're in the Amazon ecosystem, we're going to be talking about a topic you're going to be very interested in hearing more about, whether it's thinking about external traffic, working with paid influencers or paid strategies, all of that under the roof and under the umbrella of what we can do with TikTok. So excited to bring an expert on board, and that's my guest today, and that's Tamara from Sellers Alley. Tamara, how are you doing?
Hi, Troy. Thank you very much for introduction. I'm great. It's Friday, so can't wait to have a little bit of weekend. How are you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling much the same way. I'm in the happy Friday mood, looking forward to taking into the weekend with a smile on my face and having this conversation with you. I'm ready to learn quite a bit because this is a topic that I'm interested in, and I know it will definitely benefit the community. As TikTok is on the rise, it's probably things many people have heard about, want to have a good understanding of. But before we get into the topic itself, can you share a little bit more about you, your background, your expertise?
Yes, of course, I would like to. So, as you said, I'm from Sellers Alley, and I'm here with Sellers Alley around 2 years. I'm PPC senior specialist. I have been working on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and now currently Amazon and TikTok, of course. So a lot of different types of PPC platforms. So today I'm here to show you something a little bit more about TikTok and why it's so famous these days. And I'm so geeky about it because I really love PPC and I'm so into it. And every new thing that comes up on each platform, I'm in and I'm ready to learn something new and to share with you, of course.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it sounds like you've had your hands in a few different social media channels, different page strategies. So I think your understanding and insight when it comes to TikTok will be very insightful. So with that, I know you've got something ready for us to kind of break this down a little bit more. I'll hand it over to you to walk us through it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I will share my screen with you guys. Okay. And we can start. Okay, as I said, today I will talk about TikTok, of course, and it is a very, very popular platform these days. But before we jump to it, I would like to just present Sellers Alley and who is Sellers Alley, as I have already introduced myself. But Sellers Alley is a growing marketing agency. We have started to work in 2018 and we have like more than 3 years experience. But with the people that we have, our colleagues have more than a 3+ experience in PPC parts. And we are doing actually Facebook ads, Google ads, Amazon DSP, Amazon PPC, and of course, TikTok advertising. We have for now more than 250 satisfied clients currently with us. And I hope so that number will grow as we grow. And what is TikTok and why TikTok? TikTok is actually a platform like really, really young. And if I'm not wrong, I think they started around 2016. And it's about like 5 years they're working on as social media platform. And for now, they have like over 1 billion people worldwide coming like every month and downloading the app and interacting with it. And as you can see here, for September in 2021, there was downloaded like more than 59 million installs for TikTok. So it's really popular platform. If you haven't heard about it, you need to go to your store and download the app and check it right now because it's so nice and so cool and creative. But I will explain you more as I go through this presentation. So let me jump right to some TikTok statistics as I think they're really, really nice to hear about. Here we have breakdown by region and age. As most of people who have heard at least something about TikTok, they think that only teenagers are on TikTok. But as we can see here, more people that are like 20 plus are on TikTok and are really engaged with it. And when it comes to e-commerce, it really works. And there are some surprising numbers here, maybe for some, but as you can see, 76.3% of TikTok users have visited online shopping sites in the last month. So can you imagine like how much people are actually buying on TikTok through whole year? And we can see here the percentage by each category, how it goes. So we can see that the clothing, shoes, and headphones, and shampoos, and like healthy beauty things are very popular on TikTok to sell, of course, with the other categories. And we can see here that TikTok, comparing to the other platforms, as it is very popular nowadays, is having in each category like more than 10% higher purchase activities across all the categories on TikTok. So it's really, really promising platform, I assure you that. And when it comes to advertising on TikTok, it's for sure possible. And I would like to share with you some ad types that actually exist on TikTok. So first we have image type. As the same name says, it's image, and it has to be like really good quality to be attractive. It needs to have your brand name included, and if you maybe have already like your profile on TikTok, it for sure you can include that name and also an image. And of course, as usual, ad types, you need to include some description that you would like to have and to engage people with your description. So this type of ads are maybe not so popular on TikTok because it's a video platform, but still it can be your go-to just to test it and see how it will go for you. But the next ad type and most usual one, as it is looking organic totally on TikTok, it's a video one. And for video, you need, of course, a good quality video that shows your product and how people are interacting with your product. Well, with saying that, I would like to here mention that the TikTok platform is actually a platform that shows people who are doing like everyday normal things like lifestyle videos and such things. So you need to have your product on the video showing the best possible way you can for your product. And of course, this ad type needs to include your brand name, image, and description, as I was mentioning before. And of course, there are some requirements that needs to be fulfilled. When it comes to that, usually it can be from 5 to 60 seconds video, but our recommendation is for sure 9 to 15. So why 9 to 15? It's because when you're going to TikTok app, you just like go there and scrolling and continue to scroll. Like for me, I think I can scroll for 2 hours at least, but people don't like to stay there and watch like videos that are about like 1 minute because it's too long. But if you have like really, really good content that it's 1 minute long and really engagement, go for it. You will not be mistaken for sure, but 9 to 15 is our recommendation. And as I said, lifestyle video content with including all that needs to. And you can see on this screenshot that every ad type has actually like some CTA, like learn more, shop now, and usual that you can find on the other platforms.
And a question for you, Tamara, on the videos, with them being shorter, and these are videos that will then loop, and so somebody interacting or viewing it on the app will see it loop over and over again. So shorter is recommended. And then lifestyle video content, can we sort of think of that as humans in the content? Whether it's user generated content, some sharing a review and unboxing and experiencing of the product, are those suitable types of lifestyle content?
Yes, so 9 to 15 seconds is recommendable, as I said, as people are more engaging with the shorter videos, but it will continue to replay again and again until the person is going to continue to scroll. So even if it's 15 seconds or 60, it will continue to replay. But the videos that are suitable for TikTok are actually videos that look totally organic, like they're made for TikTok, not like they are made for, but actually need to be created just for TikTok. as you mentioned, like unboxing the product. It can be like maybe one influencer of your brand can make a video like unboxing your product and mentioning what is good of your product, how they use it, how do they interact with it. I think that will be like a good a video for that product, sorry. But as I said, for sure needs to be some lifestyle, not something like a collection of images or some, let's say, basic commercial video. It really needs to look organic, to be more impactful, and to make people buy it, actually.
Got it. Makes sense.
Yeah. So I would like to jump to the ad placements, as we have like a few different placements that we can set our campaigns on. So first one is the most popular one and most common one. It's in-feed placement, and it shows on a For You page on TikTok. So basically, if you have never seen the TikTok app, when you open the app, first thing you will see is For You page. And here is the actually ad placement where you can show your ads. That is most common. Why? Because it looks totally organic, and everyone comes to TikTok to scroll For You page, as I said, for 1 or 2 hours, like me every day. And the difference between organic video and the paid one is that they will see like a little bit down, right up to the CTA button, they will see like promoted music, and they will see CTA button like download, buy now, share, learn more, or something like that. And even if it's advertised, people will still be able to comment your video or to share it or to like it and interact with it, actually, which is, I think, something really cool and nice that TikTok is actually giving you. But I have to mention that with video, it's really important to have good quality sound. So I will talk about it a little bit more later, but just would like to mention it here.
And TikTok does have the buttons too, where it's the call to action is very clear, as opposed to something like Instagram, where maybe you have a link tree or something that's in the profile that you're directing a viewer to interact or to link
Right.
to a shopping page, let's say.
Yes, I will talk a little bit more about it later, but when they click on the CTA button, it can lead them to their website or whatever landing page the brand wants to. So there it's leading them directly to whatever link you want that is allowed to advertise. And for some ad types, it can be like to try your app or to try some of your effects or similar. So it will lead you to your link that you want to. Next one is top view. Top view is something that you maybe have seen already on some apps when you're going through your phone. So it's actually when you're clicking on the TikTok app, the first thing that you will have, it's like totally full screen video advertised. As you can see on this example, and it will last for 2 or 3 seconds, and then will automatically lead you to in-feed ad placement. So for example, if you have like, let's say, video of 15 seconds, like first 3 to 5 seconds, it will show like full screen, and then it will jump right to the in-feed ad where it will continue for the rest 10 seconds of the video and continue to play it again and again on in-feed. It's a nice ad placement if you're like a bigger brand and want to just have like your brand pop up right to the screen as you open the app. And we have like also similar ad placement to it. It's brand takeover. It's similar. Why? Because when you open the app of TikTok, first thing that you will see is also a full screen video, 3 to 5 seconds. But when it's finished, the 3 to 5 seconds, it will lead you directly to your website or your landing page, actually, that you wanted to have all of your customers going to. So here on the screenshot, you can see Costa Coffee doing their commercial. I think it was really nice. So I think it will be nice for everyone who is watching just to check it out on the TikTok, because I think they have really nice commercials, and you will be able to see some examples like this that were advertised also. And this is also common for the bigger brands. And why I'm actually mentioning like bigger brands here and for Takeover, it's because they're like maybe not that cheap as in-feed ads, but don't be afraid, it's not that much expensive. Next one is SparkAds. I really love this one. I'm totally geeky about this one because I think it's so nice. It looks like Instagram boosting posts, but yeah, here the cool thing is that you can boost your organic post, and you can also get involved with your influencers posts. So for example, if you're some brand on TikTok, let's say Seller.Tools on TikTok, and you have some of your influencers, you want to boost their post, you just go in contact with them. They need to enable in the settings option for advertising, and then go to the ad they want to boost and give you some code that will show to them in order to implement that to your campaign. And that is cool because it's like a very cheap and very engaging, because every influencer is making totally organic content for their profile. And people are, as I already mentioned, more engaging with organic content. So SparkAds are must try if you are starting with advertising on TikTok.
And that's too, is that your organic content, or is that the organic content of the influencers you're maybe partnering with that would then have the promoted aspect to it?
Yeah, it can be both. Like you can promote your own posts or their, but even if you're promoting your or influencers, you will have still the CTA button. You will have them leading to your page, your website, or wherever you want that advertising is leading to. So it's just their content leading everyone to your desired website. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you're starting with it, as I said, you need to try this one. I really love it. I think you have probably heard about this on the other platforms before, but as I said, TikTok just brought it to the next level totally. This is a branded hashtag challenge. I think everyone knows what is like hashtag challenge when you're having some, like, let's say you're starting some new trend and you want to have like your hashtag challenge. This is so cool because it can be totally organic. Like you can post with your hashtag challenge and starting like that organic, but you can also now boost it. And there are like few options to do it. You can boost it for discover page promotions for 6 days, or like for a dedicated hashtag page created only for you and for your brand and hashtag that lasts for 66 days. And with this ad, you can have with it also top view ad placement included. And this is for sure for the bigger brands, and it is like the price is how can I say, like higher, and it needs to be agreed with the TikTok team. So you're agreeing on how much to last, what do you want to achieve with it, and a bunch of things. So it gives you a lot of things that you can do with it, with some your new trend maybe. And here also we have branded effect. Effects are something like really cool that people like to try even on other platforms and on TikTok. Creating your own brand effect is so cool because it's also organic and it can be paid. When it comes to organic, you just create your own brand effect. It can be like moving your body, like on this screenshot that I have here in presentation. It was for some dancing app, but it can also be for whatever. I think a lot of bigger brands had it. And as I said, you can boost it. With boosting, you can have like an additional CTA button and like some effects. And of course, as I said, it's totally agreeable with the TikTok team and us, as we are, as Sellers Alley is TikTok actually official partner. I don't know if I have mentioned it before, but yeah, you can get in touch with us and agree on this one, as I think it's so nice to have.
And how involved is that to be able to develop? I mean, that's really, and yeah, I know TikTok is definitely affiliated with dance videos, and this is sort of like almost an augmented reality of like framing up in this example, recognizing body or face. How involved is that to be able to put something together, let's say even just for an organic branded campaign?
Yeah, for that, some brands are creating in their own, how can I say, in their own office. Like they have some developers who are doing that. But if you do not have it and you are really interested in, TikTok is there for you to help you. They have a lot of different sectors that can help you creating these effects. And as I said, also you can get in touch with us and we can help you with this, creating your effects and make it suitable for your brand. Like even if it's some dancing or moving or some maybe stickers or like just some like few effects that suits to your brand.
Got it. And I know you also mentioned offline scan codes. Is that like QR codes that would scan and bring somebody into this type of campaign?
It's like everything already, how can I say, prepared before we start advertising. It's brand offline scan code. So it's not from our side, it's from brand side.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, next one is TikTok ad targeting. I have just wanted to point out a few things here. On TikTok, you're having like similar options as on Facebook and other platforms for advertising. But here, what is such a cool thing is that you can actually target people on like their interests and categories, but based on mobile operating system or maybe what is the cost of their device or career, like network, are they connected to the Wi-Fi or 4G or something like that. So it gives you like really broad spectrum of targeting your audience, your potential audience. And as I were mentioning before, you can track your results in two ways. And the first way, it can be leading to your Amazon's product page or to your Amazon store. And how we are doing that actually is by, if you want to have it on your product page for some exact product, we first need to create attribution campaigns. Because through attribution campaign, we will be able to follow actual orders and I think impressions and clicks and a few more options. But on TikTok, we can create actual campaign that will lead to your Amazon page. And on TikTok, you will not be able to see the conversions as we do not have some pixel included on Amazon, but through attribution campaigns, you can do it for sure. Before we could do like some ranking going up, but now these days I think that Amazon got forbidden like things like this, like to implement some keywords in the links and but still promoting your product and leading it to Amazon, you will for sure boost still your ranking, because it will be more traffic leading to your Amazon product page. And like, of course, after the selling, you will have your new reviews and everything. So it for sure still works, even if the Amazon forbidden that thing. But I can assure you that it works, as we have like a lot of clients leading their ads to Amazon, and it really works so good. And other option is, of course, to your website. And here, of course, you have to have implemented pixel. And if you're not having the pixel, you can creating it on your own and track all the conversions made on your website through ads on TikTok. And you have a lot of broad spectrum of creating the campaigns, like a lot of different things, and following all the conversions made from the TikTok ads. And here we have some like best practices when it comes to videos. I think it's for sure on TikTok, your videos needs to stand out. And when I'm saying that, it really needs to be like a good quality, and it needs to be something that fits to your brand, as people do not like to see like copycats and like doing the things that people are already doing, except the trends. Everyone loves to follow the trends, so do not include trends there, but try to find something that is good for your brand, that it actually really suits to your brand. Also, you need to make like lifestyle, as I said, videos that will show how your product is looking and how to use it and what is good for it. So you need to have like a good brand exposure in order to have people engaging with your video. And on TikTok, it's really, really important to know that a good quality creative is 50% of success. And of course, as every other advertising, it needs to be catchy in the first few seconds. When I'm saying like few, it's like really in the first 2 seconds, because I know like when I'm going through the TikTok, it's just apt for, continue to scroll like a crazy. But if something doesn't catch my eye, like in the first, literally first or second, I will continue to scroll. So you really need to have like really engagement video in the first few seconds to be catchy, and catchy with the video and catchy with the sound, because TikTok is actually totally sound app, and everyone loves to hear like some good music, maybe dance, maybe some comedy, or to hear like some interesting voices on it. So I have to mention here that you really need to be careful about like popular songs, because TikTok will not allow you to advertise the songs if you're not having the actual copyrights for that song. But when it comes to like if you're like worried about how you will create without some popular songs, don't worry, because the TikTok has so much songs that you can use on your ads and on your business profiles. So it has a lot of catchy sounds. Believe me, we have tried it here in Sellers Alley with a lot of different clients, and it works even without popular music for sure. And of course, I wanted to show you some our client experience just to make you sure how it actually goes working on TikTok. So our first case study was this year. It was actually like big coffee brand that wanted to use influencers videos, as I said, like SparkAds on TikTok to increase their brand awareness and of course to increase their sales, as everyone wants to, of course. But we have here created different types of campaigns, like testing them through like few months. And here you can see that we have started, of course, with the broad targeting. And then after some time and testing, we have narrowed the targeting down. And of course, you can see that the traffic has decreased, but with that conversion rate actually start to increase, which is really good to know. So this type of ads, as I was mentioning before, are really good to go, and you should start broad, but then narrow your audience as the Spark ads going, and as you're actually collecting your potential audience, so you can narrow to the right audience. Just to explain a little bit more, you have like option like on the adult platforms on TikTok to create your unique audiences based on the broad campaigns. And you can like retarget them or create a lookalike based on what they have viewed your video, like let's say for 2 or 6 seconds in the last 7 or 30 days or more. And of course, let's say they clicked on based on impressions or at cart or something similar. So we are going to the case study number 2, which is a brand that wanted to target actually cold traffic on TikTok and raise brand awareness on their actually Amazon product page. I think it was store here. And we have, of course, as I mentioned, we always start with the broad campaigns in order to collect the right audience. And these campaigns were actually at the end like great, even with a higher CPA than the previous one, and the lifetime value of shopper, of course, was higher, and with huge increase of website traffic and increase in both like PPC and organic sales for sure.
And I just wanted to clarify there too, because you had mentioned in terms of some of the pixeling and retargeting is thinking about a little bit longer game of building out more of a funnel. If in some of the examples, your case studies or other brands may be thinking about using TikTok for top of funnel exposure, where they can build awareness and build interest, but then have, similar to Facebook, where you can retarget those folks that consume some amount of content, redeliver some maybe more relevant conversion ready ads based on where they're at in the funnel. So you have that control with TikTok as well.
Yeah, for sure. Because we have like, as I was mentioning, like the case study number one, it's our actually client that works with us like over a year, and they started with the brand awareness and increasing their sales, but I can assure you that they're still growing. Like you have a lot of opportunities to create a lot of different, as you said, like retargetings and lookalikes. And with a lot of different types of campaigns, you can continue to interact with your audience that maybe have already buying like maybe 3 months ago. They can continue to engage with your brand and became like, how can I say, like your fans of your brand. So you can continue with the ads. They're actually making you to maybe vote on your ads, or maybe like as we were mentioning, effects, like to interact with your effects. And that is the actually way that you will continue to do your ads on TikTok and have a success.
Nice.
Okay, so actually advertising on TikTok with us will get you some of the benefits that I was not mentioning before. But we are actually partnered with a TikTok over a year ago. And as an official TikTok partner, we have benefits that you can have by doing your ads through Seller.Tools. When I'm saying about benefits, it's some beta testings for sure for the new campaigns that are coming. Our customers, our clients are always first brands to try it on. And of course, they have like TikTok support 24/7 directly from the TikTok. We will assure you that all of your maybe some not ads approved, we will be sure to pre-review them and review them after maybe banned or something like that, so we can see why that happened and maybe to see what we need to improve in order to do that. And of course, some creative boost. We can be there for you to explain you like in which way to go, maybe to give you some examples and give you some tips and tricks how to create your content. And of course, when it comes to like creative marketplace, there is an option for bigger brands to give you maybe some amounts in order to have your creatives created by some cool influencers. And when it comes to incentives, as we are a TikTok official partner, we can give you a benefit through ad credit based on your investments in ads. And when I'm saying that, it's also like for the bigger brands and the bigger spenders, but it's all negotiable and we can see what we can do with that, of course. I want to mention that we also have not only advertising on TikTok through like your organic thing and everything, we can also offer you influencer scouting. And for the influencer scouting, we have our base of a lot of different influencers from different categories. And we are actually scouting the influencers for you. We agreed on them and what are your goals and how do you want your ads to look like. And when we agree on all of that, we start to work with the different influencers. They can do some organic videos for you. And also we can, as I said, boost their videos through SparkAds.
I wonder, Tamara, if I can kind of press you a little bit, because I think this is one of the things that most brands and sellers probably struggle with the most is finding and exciting really good influencers. Is there a tip maybe that you could share if somebody's like, hey, I want to try this on my own first before I look at working with Sellers Alley? What's a good way that they can think about approaching influencers?
Yeah, so when it comes to influencers, like we have noticed that a lot of brands have like struggled to find the real ones, like to be sure, like even if they have like more than 100K followers, to have actual engagement and to achieve something with it. So we made sure to have like a base of influencers that have shown like good with when it comes to advertising with a lot of different brands. So some tips and tricks that I can give you is that you have to be like, how how can I say, like to follow the trend of the TikTok, because the TikTok is a young platform. And if you are like thinking like you were thinking maybe 20 years ago, you will not for sure understanding. You need to follow the trends, and you will be then able to understand how do influencers actually work and how much they can bring to you and your brand, like not just brand awareness, but brings you more sales. Would like to mention here something that happened like recently, maybe in the world. Like I know, like for some girls and everyone have heard about Sex and the City show, but they had like some bike, and the something happened there with the bike, blah blah blah, and the brand started with decreasing their sales. So that's some type of influencing, as people will show how do they interact with your brand and with your products. If they're showing it on the good way, like on some organic profile, like let's say I'm the influencer, a lot of people are following me, and the young girls like to look at me as their, like a star or something like that. They will for sure follow some things that I like to do as they're following my life. And if I'm showing some brand that is good and how am I using it and how it's good impacting on me, they will for sure buy it. So influencers are really have to when it comes to all of the brands.
Right. Got it. One thing I would share just from experience too is not thinking too small, as you can work with micro and nano influencers, folks that do still have a following, but maybe are on the cusp of doing some type of sponsorship or partnership. That does usually and can often take a little bit more digging. That's been something that has been effective for us, is thinking who's kind of on the cusp of getting more broader exposure, but still has a following that will definitely listen to their guidance, direction, insight, and experience through the content they create.
Yes, yeah, I understand you totally, because when we started to do this, like we really wanted to make sure that we are doing it on a good way, and that we will have like a lot of different types of influencers to actually give to our potential and current clients. So we have like a base of nano, micro, and like medium, or like as you said, like very big influencers. So it's different for each, and it depends actually what do you want to achieve with the influencer, and what is your category, and how do you want your videos to look like. It really depends on all different factors, like which influencers you need to choose to.
Right. Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah. So I wanted to say here, if you're interested in TikTok after this presentation, and I hope so that Tro and I have just tease you at least a little bit about it. And if you want to have a consultation with us, you can schedule it for free. Just you need to mention in the email free consultation Seller.Tools, as that will be your like free code after watching this webinar. And you can email us on office at sellersalley.com, and you will get, as I said, free consultation on the TikTok, on your brand. We will pre-review it, and we will make sure you can go to advertise on the TikTok, and how that will impact your brand. So thank you very much for listening this presentation, and as I said, I hope you liked it.
Awesome. One quick question too, Tamara, just on that free consult. Does a brand need to have a presence already on TikTok, or could they be looking at starting on TikTok and reach out to you and the team?
Yeah, we are working with already like brands that having their TikTok account, and with the brands they have never seen TikTok actually. So if you're already doing it, it's no problem. We can continue with us, or if you're new to it, we can create the account for you and start from there.
Awesome. Okay. So everybody's welcome to take full advantage of a free consult and review, see if TikTok makes sense for you and what that can look like. Yes,
totally. It's free for everyone, as I said, with the code Seller.Tools.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, thank you, Tamara. Again, I knew I was going to learn something. I appreciate you breaking everything down for us. And for those interested, again, it's office@sellersalley.com to be able to reach out for the free TikTok consult. Again, thanks you, Tamara. I really appreciate your time. And I think we will leave it there. Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you. Bye.